Hello everybody, Roofly here, and I bring to you our next game, in which the American localization at Sunsoft apparently thought that Americans couldn't handle the real storyline, so we got this one instead. Meet Jason. He forgot to put the lid on his frog tank. It escaped and is heading towards that conveniently placed radioactive box in the middle of his driveway. As the frog grows huge, digs into a hole. Jason, caring about his frog, dives in and encounters this tank. Promptly forgetting about his frog, he suits up for battle. Everybody got that? Good. Let's begin. Yeah, why they decided to go with this storyline instead of the real one, I don't know. But it's good enough, clearly. Now, running with the original Japanese storyline, we are Jason. And at some point, we were somehow made aware of an alien threat beneath the Earth's surface, which is probably most likely chiefly came from being notified by a dissenter or amongst these aliens named Eve, who introduced Jason to Sophia the Third, which is the tank we're driving. Yeah, it's an alien tank. How is Jason driving it? He's not. Eve is in the tank driving it for him. Jason is just simply equipped in some kind of battle suit and ready to do battle with the aliens. Supposedly, at least. I'll admit I'm pulling a lot of that out. I'm just pulling a lot of that out of thin air, but whatever. Like I said, he's ready to do battle. The tank can go into water, but Sophia can go into water, but is very heavily hindered by it. You'll see what I mean later. There will be sequences where we're just going to end up in the water. And that's how it's going to be. Out of the way, you. Aha! When I was originally introduced to this game, I was told that it was a lot like Guardian Legend, a game which I have already played and do very much enjoy. Yeah, I suppose this overhead part can be thought of as being like Guardian Legend. A very inferior rendition of Guardian Legend, mind you. And I guess the outside portion of the tank can somehow be compared to the shooter areas in Guardian Legend. But that's a bit of a stretch. Yeah, Blaster Master should not be compared to Guardian Legend. The games really are far too different. They're both awesome in their own right, but they're definitely two different animals. Ooh. Also because Guardian Legend actually focuses on this overhead part, while Blaster Master not quite as much. And of course, in Guardian Legend, all the important boss fights are in shooter mode, while here all the important boss fights are in this mode. And of course, they're by completely different companies, so yeah, very different animals. But we got a boss! Ah! The giant jellyfish brain thing, what do we do? Blow it up. Quick! Throw the grenades! Simple, right? Yeah, if you try going at it with your gun, you're probably gonna take a hit, but oh well. And with that, we have picked up an upgrade for our tank. namely the hyper cannon. Also, we have multi-warheads. Or rather, missiles that we can use. Which were the funny-looking missile things that were dropped up by the floating heads. The P's are for power. Power is health. How's the cannon upgraded? Well, we have bigger shots. They also do more damage. These particular enemies did used to take more than one shot before. Woo! Yeah. But far more importantly, now we can come over here and do battle with this thing. Which absolutely cannot be hurt if you do not have the hyper cannon. That's going to be a running theme with the game. We go to fight the area bosses so we can get the upgrade which will permit us to move on. Simple, right? Into the castle. Ah, gotta hear worms. The most annoying enemy in the game because they're too short for Sophia to shoot. That's some fancy maneuvering. Going up. Here, punk. Hey, thanks. Gotcha. Oh. As demonstrated there. Simple way of dealing with them is to just hop out of the tank and blow them up yourself. Jason doesn't have as much problem shooting them as Sophia does. There are plenty of ways to get Sophia to kill those worms, but ow. Jerk. But a lot of them simply require having a ledge to jump. Or requiring them to go over one. We can also use our special weapons on them, but, well... a lot of times those aren't too useful either. The multi-missile that we have, which I guess I really can't refer to as a multi-missile. Now, those are perhaps one of the most powerful weapons we have available to us. The trouble, of course, is that, well, like I said, they aren't multi-missiles. That particular shot took 3 ammunition. That demonstration shot took 3 ammunition. Other sub-weapons which we can have are lightning and homing missiles. To get the homing missiles to hit those worms, you need to not be on the same plane as the worm, though. Otherwise, the homing missile's kind of too stupid to go find them. You'd have to jump up before firing them, basically. H. H stands for hover. We don't have an actual method of using it, but we do have plenty of purpose in collecting the stuff. Ow. Ah. Stop it, you. Uh-oh. This can be cumbersome. Yeah. There we are. Homing missiles and lightning bolts. The flashing power-ups, for power and hover, are worth 4 respectively. And then there's guns. Guns will increase our firepower in this walkabout mode. It's a very good thing to upgrade. This particular spot is one of the best places for upgrading your guns. because those turret guys have a very high probability of dropping the pickup. Yay! So far, we're not seeing a lot of improvement on our gun. That's kind of the way of things. The first 3 to 4 power bars of your gun just simply make it not limited range. It's having no gun power-ups, as we have seen already, it's a pretty limited range. I keep scrolling that guy off. Whoa! That way he can respawn and gank me Go away, you. You, give me gun. Oh. No, I really think I have enough to move along, so let's do that. No, let's not. That could end very badly for me. It's very helpful to have upgraded gun, because on our next power-up, we should be seeing the gun start doing something different. Yes. Now we have curving orbit. Now we have curving bullets. And those curving bullets are quite powerful. There we go. That'll be the last time we need to go. We'll have any need to go up there to collecting those things. Because there were 20 apiece, and we can only have up to 99 of each special weapon. Hooray for character limits. You, give me guns. Oh. The usefulness of having high-level guns cannot be understated. Of course, that also requires things to drop them, and I'm getting bored. Uh-oh. Point of note, Jason here Sophia cannot take falling damage, but Jason can. If we fall any further than he can jump, then he will take damage. For reference, he can jump 2 blocks. If he falls 3 blocks, he'll take 2 points of damage. If he falls 4 or more, he dies. So, careful. Oh. That. Jerk. Oh! Magmas are bad things to fall in. As I'm sure you can imagine. Ow! Stop doing that. I guess we'll go this way. And be healed. Aha! Alrighty. Let us come this way. And hopefully not get murdered. Which can happen quite readily, don't discount that. Aha! Gun! Gun looks similar, but now our bullets are taking faster and wider arcs. Spikes! We don't... Even if this guy drops a gun, we don't want it. Because anytime you take a hit, you lose a level of gun. So we'll just come this way. Flashing gun. Hopefully that will still be there when I make my way around. Knowing my luck, it won't, but... Oh well. We'll cope. Go away, punk. There. Man, nothing wants to drop me any guns. Ow! Yeah, now we're back to the smaller circles. Smaller orbitals. Is it still here? Yes! Woohoo! Now we have our super gun! What makes it the super gun? Well, it covers a pretty wide area, but most importantly, the shots are not stopped by the walls. Or enemies for that matter. They just keep going till they go off the screen. We also get an increase on our shot limiter. Boss! Want to hit him about in the mandibles. Which will take a while. And this is seriously all there is to this boss fight. So, let us save time. By using a glitch in the game, I suppose it is. It's more affectionately known as the pause trick. Throw a grenade onto his weakness and pause the game. The grenade keeps exploding, and since his weakness stayed on screen, he continues to take damage. There's only 4 enemies in the game where that works. Or there's only 4 bosses in the game where that works, and that's because with all the rest, when you pause the game, their weak spot disappears, so they don't take damage. But oh well. What did we get from all that? We got the Crusher. We'll see it next time. I hope you'll join me then. Later.